Hi everyone, NETFQ here and welcome to another EVE Online video. Today what we'll be doing is running a level 4 security mission in this Paladin. Now the Paladin is an Amarr Empire Marauder class battleship, and if we go into the info for it, we can have a look at the stats here. So the Marauder skill per skill level, you get 7.5% bonus to armor repairers and a 5% bonus to large energy turret damage. And Amarr battleship bonuses, you get 5% for the capacity of the ship and a 7.5% bonus to the large energy turret optimal range. And you've got some roll bonuses here. With all Marauders, they can fit the Bastion Module, which is really helps with the tank and the damage application. So if you're running a Marauder, you really need one of these modules, otherwise there's no point running a Marauder. So let's just quickly go over the the actual fittings for it. Let's just go to here and go into the fittings management for it. Just makes it easier to know what everything is. As you can see with the Marauder, you can only fit 4 guns. Now I know that the Tech 1 version of this, the Apocalypse, you can actually fit 8 guns. But the Marauder with only 4 guns does a hell of a lot more damage anyway. So you're not really missing out if you're thinking that 8 guns is always going to be better than 4. It's not really. So as you can see, I've got 4 Mega Pulse Laser Tech 2s. I have my standard Bastion Module Tech 1. There is no Tech 2 version yet in the game. You've only got a Tech 1 version of the Bastion Module. I have a Damage Link Augmentor Tech 2. Not really required, as the only thing you'll be hitting with the drones, well, the only thing I hit with the drones is any small little frigate or cruiser class that gets a bit too close for my guns to track properly. So you're not really going to be hitting anything too far away with drones anyway. And I've fitted 2 small tractor beam Tech 2 units. It just makes it easier to tractor and loot when it drops, rather than having to slow boat towards it, because as you can see, this fit does not have an afterburner or a micro warp drive. For the medium slots, I have a battery recharger Tech 2. I have 2 Imperial Navy cap rechargers, and I have a Federation Navy tracking computer. And for the low slots, we've got an X-type large armor repairer. We have a a true Sansha heat sink, and we have the hardeners that we will use specific to the mission. So as you can see, the ones that are fitted at the moment is the thermal armor hardener and the kinetic armor hardener. I do in my cargo here, under here, I've got 2 others. I've got the EM hardener and I have the explosive hardener. So depending on the type of depending on the type of mission that we're going to do, we'll just swap out the hardeners to whatever is specific for the type of NPCs that we're going up against. So that's why that's there. And that's pretty much it. For the rigs, we've just got the energy burst, I can't pronounce that, Tech 2 module, and the large capacitor control circuit Tech 1 module. And as you can see, it is cap stable, which is absolutely fantastic. I know that a lot of Amarr ships being very hungry when it comes to capacitor and power. But this fit is actually cap stable, so you can run your hardeners all day and you're not going to run out of cap. If I just take one of these cap recharges offline, as you can see, we're only going to last 28 minutes, which should be more than enough to do a mission anyway. But you can always swap that out for another tracking computer if need be. But I like running cap stable. It's just whatever you prefer. This ship does enough damage anyway, and again with the drones, you can get anything that's too close for your guns to track pretty easily anyway. And it does have drones in it. I've just got the Acolyte Tech 2s in there at the moment, but you can mix and match whatever type of NPCs you're going up against. And that's pretty much it. So what we'll do is we'll actually go and see what sort of mission we're going to get, and I'll show you how this performs. So request a mission, and what do we got here? This is a Garista mission, and we're just going to go out and kill all the enemy forces. Okay, that's no problem whatsoever. Right, now the Garista pirates actually do kinetic and thermal damage, so we've just got to make sure that we have resists for that on our ship. So if we quickly go into the setting, the fittings for it, we can just double check that our Hardeners is again thermal damage, and we have kinetic damage, so they are the correct modules to use for this mission. So that's all fine with that. So let's go ahead and undock, and we'll walk to the site and see what we can do. Right, let's set destination. Oh, actually, it's in the same system, so we'll just walk to location. So for the tracking computer, I always have a tracking speed script in there. The other option is a long range tracking. That's if you're going to hit something that's about 100 kilometers away. You can swap that out for an optimal range tracking script, I should say. But I just like the tracking speed script in there. So we'll turn that on, and we'll turn on our Hardeners, even though we don't need them yet because we've got plenty of shields still. It's always good just to make sure they're on, just in case you forget to turn them on when the damage comes in. So we're at the gate, so let's just align the correct way, and we'll go ahead and activate the gate. Now what I do have in my cargo hold as well is I do have some mobile tracker units. That's if the loot is going to be exceptionally good, i.e. you're going to get tags or something like that. It's always good to drop one of these so you can tractor in all the loot. And we do have some small tractor units already on the ship to help out with that as well. It just speeds things up. So as soon as I land, what I'd like to do is just turn the Bastion Module on. I like just to lock up all the small stuff and just quickly blat that. I do actually split my guns 2 and 2. It just helps, speeds it up when it comes to killing all the small stuff. And because we have our Bastion Module I, if you have a look at the stats for that, the optional range of these guns is 76 kilometers. The fall-off range is 91, so they can actually hit quite a fair distance out. Now I screwed up a bit here. What I should be doing is I should actually be going after these small guys first, because I'll be burning them quicker. So we'll just quickly go and get rid of these, and then we'll start killing these other guys here, these infernos. What we can do, since we're already here, is we can just launch one of these mobile depots as well. Come on, kill that last little guy, and then we can go after the others. There we go. Right, these ones are particularly nasty. These ones rip themselves, which really is quite annoying. So you do actually have to apply quite a bit of damage to them. And with the Bastion Module on, if you have a look here at the X-Type Large Armor Repairer, we're basically repairing what's 3,767 HP per 11.3 seconds. So you can work that out per second. So it's pretty good repair rate, which is quite awesome. And these guys here as well, you've got the 50% kinetic and 50%, negative 50% kinetic resistance bonus and negative 50% thermal damage resistance bonus as well. Because as you can see, they are actually applying thermal and kinetic damage to me, so it's good to have those resistances there just to mitigate the incoming damage. So we'll actually look up some of these battleships, because I think when I've run this mission in the past, if you kill all the battleships first, it makes it a hell of a lot easier to kill these infernos. So we'll go ahead and do that once this there we go, it's dead. Right, let's just kill these battleships now. And what we'll do is we'll take out the drones anyway, and we'll start killing the battleships with the drones as well. Now, if I was going to do this properly, I probably would have taken out some warrior drones, because the warrior drones actually do thermal damage, but these are acolytes and they do EM damage. So not really the correct drone application here, but any bit of damage helps, so I may as well just use them. So as you can see, we've got another spawn of battleships that have just come in. So we'll just focus on the battleships for now. As you can see, that guy that I was oh no, that's a different guy. So we'll just deselect the ones that we're not going to kill. We'll lock up some more battleships here. Oh, they're a bit too far away. No, actually all the ones that we've got is already in range, so that's fine. So that battleship is just about dead. It's dead. Alright, let's kill the next battleship. Oops. As you can see, the tank is holding up just fine. Even with so many battleships actually starting to shoot you, and all these other smaller craft as well, these cruisers hitting you as well. Well, actually, battle cruisers, sorry, not cruisers, they're all starting to hit you, so there's a fair amount of incoming damage, but as you can see, the Paladin tank is holds up just fine. One more battleship to go after this one, and all these other ones are over 100 kilometers away. So what I can is I can actually show you how far the Paladin can actually head out to once these two have died. Right, one more close one to go. I'll just kill that very quickly. So yeah, the Paladin looks a mess at the moment. Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, not that much damage at the backside over this side of the ship, but the whole side over here is pretty much getting the brunt of the damage coming in. But I have no worries at all that this is going to be able to tank it. And they've got little wings down below that have opened up because we're in Bastion mode. Pretty awesome. Okay, yeah, what I'll do is I'll just actually stop my tracking speed script, so we can just show you. If we swap to the long range script and we turn it on, the modules now can hit up to 106 kilometers with an optimal range of 86. So it really does hit out there quite good. So what we'll do is we'll actually target this battleship. which is just slightly under the optimal range. So we'll start shooting that. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, the fact that you can hit so far out and still apply damage. It's brilliant. Closing in quite quick, isn't it? Right, so what we can do is, because all these ones are actually in the 70 and 80 kilometers away, what we can do is we can just swap back to our tracking script, and we'll see what the optimal range is with that. So we'll just quickly do that. Come on. One thing about these guns is when you split them like that, when the crystals actually do expire, there's a bit of jiggery pokery to try and get them to reload. Sure, you can go into your fitting window and do it that way, but yeah, I like not to have to do that and just do it down here. Anyway, so we've now got the tracking speed script back in, and as you can see, yeah, with that we can hit out to 91 kilometers, and we've got a 76 kilometer optimal range, which is pretty awesome. So we'll lock up all these other battleships here, which are basically all really within the optimal range anyway, so that's awesome. Boom. Don't know what my drones are doing, it's just bringing them in because I'm not going to be able to damage that that guy there, that battle cruiser. Their rep is far too much, even for drones. So we'll just bring them in for the meantime. Right, what I'll actually do is let's go ahead and turn on sound. Come on, there we go. Oops. To make sure that all my guns are working. So that is a lot of incoming damage. Oh, while we're here, we can have a look to see what's in our tractor, mobile tractor unit. Nothing at all in there. That's what I like. Well, here we go. There's one here. Basically, with the trash loot, I tend to pick up anything that's over 100k in value. So this compact micro warp drive, estimated value is over 500,000. So I'll take that. Right, let's start shooting another battleship. All the rest of this loot is only 158,000, so that's just all trash. I'll just leave that. It's pointless taking that back to base. Alright. Wonder if I can get a screenshot. Probably not. You can't really tell what sort of ship it is. So much damage on it at the moment. But still, we're fine. One great thing about having a cap stable fit is the fact that you can run your hardeners on all the time and not have to worry about running out of cap, which is fantastic. Alright, this battleship is just about dead, and then we've got one more to go, then we'll start on all the battle cruisers. Alright, we'll start hitting that guy. Start looking at all these small guys. There's one good thing about the Paladin is that the amount of things that you can lock up at any one time is, well, I can with my current skills. Let's just have a look at my target management skills. Yeah, I've got target management at 5, and I can lock up 10 targets in total, so you can definitely lock up a hell of a lot of ships, which is always fantastic to do. Alright, come on. Battleship is just about dead. And what I'll do is I'll start with all these Feroxes. They're always quite easy to kill, so we'll go ahead and do that now. There's that guy up here. There we go, that guy's dead. And what we can actually do here is we can actually split the guns. Awesome, we are doing quite well here. Right. Take my drones out, sorry, my drones out so they can help a bit. What are they saying, Ghostbusters? Don't cross the streams. It doesn't seem to apply in Eve World. Right, just about done with all the Feroxes. There we go. And then we'll start on this other small stuff. These battle cruisers, which are basically healers, aren't they? Not healers, sorry, healers. So yeah, they have their repping is quite good. You need to apply a lot of damage to get them down. The only bad thing about a laser boat like this is the fact that if you have a look at my cargo hold, you've got to have replacement lasers because you need to replace them once they get burnt out. That's the only downside, I guess, is you've got to basically have all this stuff on your cargo hold. But not too bad. I mean, they don't run out that often. The only reason I'm having to replace them now is the fact that I've been running quite a few missions, so most of them are already at their max damage anyway of 100%. So yeah, it's inevitable that they're going to burn out. Let's just have a look. So this one's currently at 10% damage. This one is 71% damage. And this one is 10% damage. And this one needs to be replaced, which it just did, so that's now a fresh one going in. That one's been replaced as well. Did they nerf that recently? Because that, when I went over it, was at 71% damage, and then suddenly it got replaced. Oh, that's because of the set, isn't it? Yeah, that's another downside. Because I'm sure this one is at 71% damage one, is it? where can we actually see the damage on it? Guess you can't, can you? No, I can't see where it says that, how you can tell how badly damaged that crystal is. I guess the only way you could do it is if you repaired it. Oh, you can't repair crystals, so what am I talking about? Yeah, I'm not sure. That should tell you if it's damaged or not, shouldn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure. That's quite interesting. Anyway, let's get back to killing NPCs. So the last NPC is just about dead. So yeah, as I said, once the battleships are being destroyed, all the battle cruisers go down pretty quickly. It's like they give up the ghost. Oh, and I just missed turning my Bastion module off, so I'm basically stuck here for a minute. So it's not too bad, because I think with the siege modules on dreads, I think that's 5 minutes, isn't it? And the Bastion modules on oracles, oh god, what are they called again? Oh, I honestly forget. it's been a while since I've been in an oracle. Yeah, the Bastion type modules on the oracle. What are they called? I'm going to have to go and find out. Hold on, because that's just ridiculous. Let's just swap to my other character here. And let's just search for a oracle. Come on. There we go. Okay, it's currently in that system. Simulate fit. Right, let's have a look. What are they called? Industrial core. Of course they are. Yes. The industrial core. And how long does that actually last for? That lasts for yeah, 5 minutes, 300 seconds. So that lasts for 5 minutes, just like the siege modules last for 5 minutes as well. So yeah, these Bastion modules, they only last for a minute, so you're not going to be stuck there for too long. It's just a minute. So yeah, not long at all. So that's one really good thing about these Bastion modules. Right, let's see if we've got any other decent loot. If we haven't got any other decent loot, then we'll just scoop it up and go back and turn in the mission. No, there's nothing really else here. I mean, it's only 290 odd thousand ISK here, so not really worth taking. So what I'll do is I'll scoop up to the cargo hold. That did get into the cargo hold, didn't it? Yep, because we don't want to really leave that behind. And what we'll do is we need to go take this gate. So we'll go head down to the gate and we'll activate it and see what's in the next room. So you're not the quickest ship in the fleet. Again, you could put a micro warp drive or afterburner on it, but again, doing that would make the ship not cap stable. So there are trade-offs. But anyway, the gate wasn't too far away. There we go. Just about in range to activate it. Just need to be 2.7 kilometers away or less to activate the gate. There we go. Boom. Activate the gate.
Warp drive active.
And we'll see what we've got in the next room. Alright, lots of small stuff again. So we'll just launch our mobile depot. We'll turn the Bastion Module on, and what I like doing, as I said before, is just killing all the small stuff. Just getting that off the field as quickly as possible, since they are in range, and normally you can just one tap these guys and they go down pretty quick. Just slightly outside the optimal range, which is 76. Wrong laser. Okay, these ones are just outside of my targeting range. Just gotta wait for them to get back into range, or I should say get into range, and then we'll be able to start shooting them. Right, this guy is just outside of the fall off range, just inside the fall off range now, so we should start applying damage. Dead. Right. So yeah, it's as easy as that. Just pick off the ones that come into range. These ones will be really easy to get down, these Phalanxes. So we'll start shooting them next. Okay, these small guys are getting into range. Right, start shooting these Phalanxes, get them down really quick. Phalanx. Down, and then we'll start shooting the small stuff. This guy here is a bit out of range, 95 kilometers. But hopefully once he starts getting into range, there we go, we're starting to apply damage, so that's all fine. Alright, one more little guy here. Alright, we'll quickly blat this guy. There we go. One shot at him. Alright, then we'll go after these Phalanxes, which are quite easy to do, and then we'll start taking out these battleships. We'll leave these healers to the last, because as I said, they seem to go down quicker once all the battleships are dead. So that's what we'll do. We'll kill the battleship first, and then we'll go after the healers. So these guys here are actually rattlesnakes. Or scorpions, I guess. Yeah, they're not factured, are they? So they are scorpions. And these guys oh, what are they called? They're not columns. What are they called? Ravens. Yeah. So they're ravens and scorpions. Yeah, one battleship down. 7 more to go. 7 more to go. But it's really good. I mean, that's one thing I like about this game, is that, you know, if you wanted to play it tricky, if you wanted to be on your toes all the time, then you can fit ships up to just do exactly that. Or if you want a comfortable time where you just want to make money and sit there without much risk at all, then there are ships there for that. This ship in total, I'm not actually entirely sure how much it costs. Let's actually just go to the fittings window, and I'll quickly put that into Eve Appraisal and just find out. Let's just copy it to the clipboard. You won't be able to see this because I'm doing this off camera, but I'm just gonna just make it nice and easy for Eve Appraisal to ingest, if you like. Right, okay. Appraisal, paste it in. Yeah, so this ship is quite expensive. According to Eve Appraisal, it's worth 2.61 billion ISK. So it's not the cheapest ship in the game, but yeah, I guess you pay for what you get. Well, you get for what you pay for, I should say. And I wanted a ship that would do level 4 missions really easily and quickly, and I guess I was able to pay the price to allow that to happen. So yeah, I mean, the other ship that you could have ran with this is obviously any battle class or battleship class ship. If you were with Amarr, it would have been the Apocalypse. There's another good ship that you could use for level 4 missions. But yeah, I had the money and I had the skills, so why not use a Paladin? So yeah, this is one of my high set characters here. He doesn't have the best skills in the world, but if we have a look at the ship tree, no, actually let's just target another battleship. There we go. Right, we go into the ship tree and go to the Amarr side of things. Yeah, he doesn't have the best skills in the world, so he is a very focused pilot, if you like. Where is the... oh, there it is. Yeah, he can fly the Prophecy. He normally flew the Prophecy for level 1 and level 2 security missions. And yeah, for level 3 missions he did run the Apocalypse, which was quite fine for level 3 missions. And yeah, obviously for level 4 missions he now flies the Paladin, and that's basically the only skills that he has. He doesn't really have any other skills and any other faction type. So yeah, it's just really the Amarr Empire ships that he can really fly, and yeah, he can't really fly anything else. I mean, he does fly some things for running the anomic agent missions, but that's pretty much about it. So he's a very specialized character. Right, we've got a whole bunch of more battleships that have spawned in, so we'll add them to the list and kill them as well. And we'll take our drones out, why not? There's not really any other small ships around to target my drones. You tend to find that the battleships and battle cruisers don't really target your drones, so I feel quite confident in sending them out and knowing that they're not really going to be targeted. So bit of damage coming in. That's because I was getting distracted with the ship tree and didn't notice the other battleships spawning in. But as I said, I mean, I'm really confident that this tank will hold quite nicely, and the damage application is going to get these battleships down really quickly anyway, so I'm not too concerned at all. Right, let's go after this next battleship. Oh. Alright. Not too many battleships to go. So one thing I can do is, because all these battleships are within 40 kilometers, they're currently 35 kilometers away, I can actually swap out to multi-frequency. As you can see with the damage type, it's basically only doing 293 HP of thermal damage, but if we swap to multi-frequency, we can see that we're doing slightly more HP in thermal, which is 823. So we'll go ahead and do that just to apply a little bit more damage to them. This is short range ammo. It's got slightly less tracking ability, but these are battleships, so my Paladin should be able to track them just fine. And as you can see, the fall off range is 92 kilometers and the optimal range is 27 kilometers. So we're between the optimal and fall off range, being 35 kilometers away, those NPCs. but we should be able to apply quite a bit of damage to them anyway. And yeah, it's always good just to do that, just to try and get them down quicker. And yeah, this is basically faction ammo, the Imperial Navy Multifrequency. You can just use the standard one, which is the Conflagration large pistol type. That would be the non-faction ammo that you would use for short range. Oops. Come on, Jones, go over there, start shooting that guy. This one battleship, so we'll add him to the end of the list of battleships. Right, 2 more close by battleships to go, then I'll switch back to Scorch and shoot that battleship that's 99 kilometers away. I'll have to change my script in here to the optimal range, just so I can start hitting him, because he is quite far away. But with the optimal range tracking script and the Scorch ammo, I can hit out to 106 kilometers, so he'll definitely be within range. This battleship is about to go down. Let's just have a look at him die. There he goes. Boom. Right, last battleship. Oh, and as you can see, these guys are now starting to go down pretty easily now that all the battleships really have died. These guys seem to give up the will to live, and as you can see, my drones are able to take them down quite easily now. Before they didn't have a shit show in hell of doing it. But yeah, obviously since we've destroyed most of the battleship fleet, these guys, I don't know what it is, that they just turn off their hardeners or something, but yeah, they go down really easily once the battleships have died. So that's good to see. So I can start my drones killing these guys now. Get these guys down. While my lasers take care of the last 2 battleships. Oh, I spoke too soon. Yeah, these Infernos are quite tough, aren't they? Drones, do it. Come on, drones. Get rid of the shields. Okay, let's just switch out to Scorch and my long range script, optimal range script. Alright, I'm going to start shooting this battleship. Yeah, so 106 kilometers is the fall off range, and the optimal range is 86 kilometers. So it's currently at 99, so not the best range in the world, but as you can see we are still applying damage to him, which is brilliant. Yeah, and my drones are slowly taking this guy down, which is really good to see. So yeah, they do tend to lose their will to turn their hardeners on at least, or to manage their shields well at all once all the battleships are gone. I wonder why that is. It'd be really good to know the mechanics of that. If anyone knows, yeah, please comment below, because I would really be interested to find out why it is that these healers, their tank seems to just dwindle once all the battleships have died. It'd be really interesting to know why that is. And also, I guess this would be a good opportunity that if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll be notified of more content like this coming out. Majority of content that I do is EVE Online, so if you like EVE Online, yeah, please subscribe, and you'll get notified when I release new videos. Also too, yeah, please, if you did like the video and you think it's the type of video that you like, then please hit that like button. And if you didn't like it, please, yeah, say you didn't like it. Hit that dislike button. At least that'll let me know what you guys and girls like and what you don't like. It'll really help me out a lot. So yeah, please go ahead and do that. Alright, the last battleship is just about dead. And that Inferno is just about dead, thanks to my drones. So that's awesome. And oh, just about one more hit. There we go, he's dead. Alright, now we'll just start on the small stuff. Help my drones out killing that guy. Change to my tracking speed script. And we'll just mop up the battle cruisers that are left. Actually, these are just not battle cruisers, are they? They're just cruisers. I can turn my Bastion Module off, since these will go down in less than a minute, or less than a minute anyway. So, right, come on, shoot! There we go. Two more ships to go. I think I can get them down in 20 seconds. Probably not. But that's alright. I do enough damage without the Bastion Module on anyway, so yeah, I'm not really too concerned. So yeah, damage per second is 412.3. So it'll be interesting to see what happens once the Bastion Module turns off. There you go, Bastion Module is off. So now we go down to 412.3, so we still do the same damage, but obviously the fall off range and the optimal range get nerfed. They go down slightly. And we'll actually go show the info for the Bastion Module, just so we can see exactly what's going on. Right, so when you turn it on, your velocity goes down to basically 0. You can't move, which is always which is standard with that type of module. Missile velocity bonus is 25%. Well, we're not using missiles, so that's irrelevant to us, but we do get a shield boost bonus of 100%, which is fantastic. That allows us to survive really heavy incoming damage, which is fantastic. We've got some assistance impedance bonuses here, resistance bonuses, which is all fine. Activation time is 1 minute. Optimal range is increased by 25%. and the fall off bonus range is increased by another 25%, so that's where we can basically hit up to 106 kilometers with the optimal range tracking script installed. And yeah, armor repairer bonus is 100%, so not only do we get 100% boost to our shields, but we also get 100% bonus to the armor repairer, so that's awesome. Lock targets with the Bastion Module on is 13, but as you saw, with my skills I can lock up to 10 of them anyway, so that's all well and good. What's this? The remote armor impedance bonus is negative 100%, which basically means that we can't get remotely repaired. So once we've got this module on, if we're in a fleet, we're basically on our own. The triage people in the fleet won't be able to rep us. And yeah, can only be fitted to Marauder classes. And we get a whole bunch of resistance bonuses here as well to the different types. EM, thermal, kinetic, and explosive is all up to by 30% for the hull, the armor, and the shields. And we get basically a not sure if that's 1% or 1,000%, but we get bonuses to the sense of strength as well. So yeah, there we go. That's it. That is the Bastion module. Anyway, that's now done. We have managed to survive. Let's just turn everything off, and let's just check our mobile depot. So not that many more wrecks out there, so what I'll do is I'll just see if there's anything valuable in here that we can take back with us, and then we'll just scoop up the mobile depot and take it away. Well, there we go, that's 178,000, so we'll take that. Not that one. Oh, come on, take that. There we go. Nothing. These ones, oh, there we go, that's 234,000, so we'll take that. 220,000, 228,000, I'll take all that lot. Any of these? Yep, 568,000, so we'll take that Michael Warp Drive. 571,000, we'll take that. 126,000, we'll take that. What about any of these launches? No. No. No, I think all the rest is just all crap, isn't it? Yeah, there's nothing really else in here to take. So what we'll do is we'll just scoop up the mobile tractor unit. We won't worry about these other wrecks out there. Although we could use our small tractor unit, but they're a bit far away. I mean, these small tractor units can only scoop in stuff that's 48 kilometers away. So all these wrecks are basically over that amount, so I'm not going to bother chasing all that lot. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you really don't you don't do these missions for the loot anyway, unless there are some special missions where you get Garista and Angel Cartel badges, if you like, or tags I should say. They're always valuable and always good to collect, but just standard crap loot like that I don't bother really. The main reason I do this is for the ISK reward for turning in the mission, and the LP, the loyalty points really do stack up when doing level 4 missions. And what you do is you basically convert them into a faction type item, and you can either use it yourself or take it to a trade hub and sell them. I normally go for the Navy drone damage amplifiers. They seem to sell quite well. You basically, to buy them, you need to have the liquid ISK, and you need to have tags. I'll actually show you once I dock what I'm talking about, I should say. Come on, dock. There we go. Oh, that took a while. Right, let's just quickly turn this mission in. View mission. There we go. Complete mission. Boom. Completed mission. So yeah, what I was saying about the loot. If we go into the loyalty point store, as you can see, I've only got 150,000 loyalty points at the moment. That's because I cashed in recently. And if we go down to here we go, these Imperial Navy drone damage amplifiers. So they cost 30,000 loyalty points each, as well as 12 million ISK, and they do require basically a standard drone damage amplifier, but also they require these Republic Fleet Commander insignias, which normally I just buy all this stuff off the market, and then I go ahead and purchase these and sell them. So I think these ones I can't really show you at the moment. Hold on, let's just drag the name and we'll just do it in EVE appraisal, so I can just give you a rough idea about how much they cost. Yeah, so EVE appraisal is saying that they cost about 121 million ISK. Those tags themselves, if I just, I can't really, can I? I just wish there was an easy way to highlight these tags here. And do an EVE appraisal of them. But all these tags, I think, only cost about probably 50 million, something like that. So you're making about 60 to 70 million per drone damage amplifier that you sell, which is a really good deal. And that's what I normally do when I cash in my loyalty points. Yeah, I normally wait until I get about 300,000. Currently I'm halfway there, so once I've got about 300,000 I'll go ahead and purchase 10 of these, and then normally take them to GISA and sell them on the market. And it's a really good way to make lots and lots of this. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a really quick video just showing you the Marauder here, the Paladin. It is a really neat ship. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And until the next time, fly safe and bye for now.